Hey guys, welcome back to Playwright with Java Automation Testing Session 25. In today's session, I will discuss about how to handle static web table in Playwright with Java. Handling web tables in Playwright with Java involves locating the table elements and then interacting with rows and columns. Tables are created using the table tag along with several other tags including tr, which stand for table row. This tag is used to define a row in the table. Each row is filled with data using td or th tag. Td is that like a row and th will be the table header. TD stands for table data. This tag is used to define a cell in the table that contains the data. Whereas TH stands for table header. This tag is used to define a cell in the table that contains header information. Text within table header is generally bold and centered. T-head used to group the header content in an HTML tables. T-body used to group the body content in an HTML table and is used in conjunction with T-head and T-foot element. T-foot used to group the footer content in an HTML table. But these are the different stuff might be there, but it is not like always everything will be visible. But definitely TR, TD, TH should be always there whenever you are having a table mostly. So while interacting with web tables, some of the common scenarios that user need to handle or perform, like read the data from the tables, validate the total number of rows and columns in the tables, interact with some element in the table, filter the data from the table and assert something. Then what are the steps like user need to follow to handle static web table in Playwright? First, we need to locate the table. Start by locating the table element, often using its tag, table tag, or a unique identifier. Locating the row, use locator tbody space tr to get all table row within the tbody. Counting row, the count method on a locator object returns the number of matching elements. After that, user can interacting through rows and cell. Use nth index to access a specific row by its index. Within each row, use locator td to find all data cells. TD after that you can call all text contents method, which will retrieve a list of all text content from the located element. Then you can find and interact with specific rows. So you need to use hash context pseudo-class within a page locator to find a row that contains specific text. Once the target row is found, after that user can locate and interact with the element within the row, like clicking a checkbox, or in case that particular thing is kind of clickable, you can click on that link as well. Then the last one is accessing specific cell data. So you can combine nth on both rows and cell to pinpoint a specific cell and extract its text content. So whenever you want to access the specific cell data, you need to use take reference for specific like row and column as well. Okay, now we'll see the implementation in the details. So I have created a new class Playwright session 25, and this of the step is nothing for creating the Playwright object, like opening the browser and trying to maximize the browser with the help of the browser object and context object. After that, we'll be opening the new page, and definitely page will be open in 100% maximize mode, and I am navigating to this particular website like test user automation.github.io/webtable, where you can find the table and we'll see how to deal with the table. So here you are already having the table. So what are the different stuff we'll be doing here? We'll get the number of rows in the table. So what we'll be getting, we can directly go to the table and you can go to the row, otherwise we can go to the table row. Okay, so let's right click here and let's click on the inspect button, and if you just mouse it over to the whole table. Okay, so this is the table, right? This is the table, it is coming, then t body tr, it is coming the specific row. So we will go to the table first, or if you want to get the row, you can go to the table body and tr. So it will be giving you number of row available. How many number of available? 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Total 6 row is available, right? Okay, you could see in the table body, this is the whole body, or this is the table, and there are total number of 6 row available. And then what we can do, Once we get the number of rows in the tables, right, then we can iterate through rows and print the cell data. Okay, whenever we are trying to print the cell data, we need to find that th and td tag, because th will be having that separately, because it will be having the table header information. You could see some bold format, right, and middle centered. Okay, and whereas tr is nothing but the table row, it will be giving you the actual value, right? So that is the way I can use the second and third to get the only row and the column value. After that, what we can do, we can find a specific row based on cell content and perform an actions. Right? In case I am having the cell content, I can find that particular row and I can try to perform some operation here. Right? Click what based on the stuff. Right? And at the last, what I can do, I can go to a specific row and column, and then I can get the data. Try to print the data, all this stuff. So these are the 5 different tasks I'll be doing it here in today's session. Let's try to perform the step 1 here. So what? Get the total number of row in the tables. We'll try to get. What are the steps we need to perform? We'll be using a locator. So first locator will be creating called row count, and we can use page dot locator. Okay. So what is the table? We need to go till tr, right? So what is the way we'll go? We'll go to the table body and then tr to get the details. So table, then space, you can give it simple space. So that is the way you can identify the table. Then table t body based on the tag BODY and then tr within the double quote definitely, and then we can end it. That's all, and end with semicolon to create the locator called row count. We can import the locator from com dot Microsoft dot Playwright. Okay, so see what the problem is happening. Page dot locator within the double quote, I can give that one, so that should be fine. And then with the help of that, I can give it something called table row, total number of rows, right? Then with the help of table rows, what I can do, I can call the count method. Okay, so it will be giving me the return type coming from the locator. So I'll be storing in some integer row count variable, and then what I can do, I can try to print out. Okay, I can print out, say so I can print out something total number of rows available in the web table, and then I can concatenate with the variable. That is fine. What is the error coming? Syntax error on this token. Delete the token. Save it once more time. So what we'll be doing, we'll be creating a locator. We can give an table rows. We can keep it R caps, and I can change it here as well. Page dot locators, and within the double quote, I can give table t body and then space tr and in colon, end with colon. Okay. Now, yeah, what is the way I can do? Total number of row I need to end there. The colon is ending also. It should not be any problem. Table rows dot count method. Let's try to run it. Let's see what's the problem happening now. Okay, line number 24. Total number of rows available in the web table is row count. It should be working fine. Let's see. Let me just pausing it. Okay, there might be some issue it was having. Okay, okay, so there was a space kind of some comma was that is the reason it was coming some error. So now you could see error message gone. There is nothing changed. Okay, just some comma or other syntax came. It just solved that one. Now let's try to run it. So what will be happen now? It will try to open the page. Okay, it will try to identify total number of locator for the table row with the help of table space tbody test tr, and then it will get the count how many number of rows available and it will print it out. So what total row, total including the header, 1 2 3 4 5 6, total 6 rows is available. You could see it is coming as 6. So exactly it is working fine. So this is the stuff I can mention like the operation 1, right? Then what I will do as part of 2, we will try to print the header only, header, right? This part, header part, we will try to print it out. So what we'll be doing, we'll iterate through rows and print header cell data where tag is th or table header, because whenever you are referring it, you could see like this, there is a 6 table, but the first table under the tr tag only th is available, but second onward, right, all are td available, means table data, right? But first one is header, th, table header. So it is first one will be different, first like next file will be different. So next 5 will be your table data, actual data, and first one will be table header th. So you cannot like print all the way in a single row. So it is row number 0, like the first one, first row is like only table header. So what we'll be doing, we'll be using for integer I equal to 0, I will try to iterate through a loop, and only I will go for only I equal to 0. So I will start I equal to 0 and give the condition called I less than 1 only, because I want to go through only the header first row, that's all. You can give the bracket. Then I will try to create a locator for row, how many row available, locator row, okay, equal to whatever value we have created for table row dot nth of index I, right, for every I. That is the way I can create the row. Now what is the way I will be creating a locator for cell, equal to row variable dot locator, and here I can simply pass what is the locator. This is th, table header. I want to write get it. What is the locator? Table header. Okay. Now what we'll be doing? So locate, here it will locate all cells within the current row for every iteration with tag th. Okay. Now we'll try to print all text content from the cell in the current row for th tag, table header tag, right? Because this is the header, I want to print it out. So what we'll be doing, I'll be using SYSO, right? Here I can give some information like table header row data, and I can concatenate with the cell variable, and then I need to call that all text content. All text content. It will be giving me the text value. So that's all. It will be giving me the first row, and it will giving me the whatever cell value available for the header with the th tag. So you could see first it will be giving you total number of available called 6, and then for the header only it will give you the details like select candidate first name and last name. You could see table header row data is select candidate comma first name and last name. That is the way list format is giving. Okay, now I already get the details for the row, but this one onward I will be having td, right? You could see the first one is only the th, and second one onward all are td tag. So I can get for the remaining 5 part as a td, table details. So what will be doing, same part I can copy it, I can change it to 3, scenario number 3. What I'll be doing, iterate through rows and print header, print table detail, okay, table data. Like td is nothing but the table data. Let's see what is happening here. Yeah, td is stand for table data, right? Okay, table cell data I can mention. Cell data where tag is td. So here what I'll be doing, because I equal to 0, I know already it is for the header. So it will start I equal to 1, and what it will go till I less than size, whatever count size, right? Row count, whatever row count were available, so it will go till less than, because I am starting with I equal to 1, so it will be going. In case row count is 6, it will go to 5, so it will I less than 6 I plus plus. Now again, locator row equal to table row dot end type, there will be no change. Okay, iterate through rows and print table cell data where tag equal to td. Now it will be using locate all cells where the current tag is td instead of th. So I'll be changing it to td. That's all. Now here we can print it out, something called that. Okay, row data, and here I can give something called again right, space concatenate with the I variable. Okay, I can concatenate I, and space I can give. Okay, and I no space here required, and you can give some space here. Okay, I data, and then again with the help of the cells variable, because you no need to change anything, otherwise it will be cells dot text content, it will be still working fine. So it will iterate through rows and print table cell data where tag is only td, means it is from the second row. Right here, the first one is already having only the row or the header, and second one onward data is there, but in case something box is, it will be blank. And you could see this is the wheel, this is the myth, and this is the first one is blank. Actually there is no text, only type and select name is available, no text, it will be blank. Now let's try to run it. So it will be giving me the row, the first row is the data 1, cell data 1, and then data row 1 data, and the value in the in that list format. The return type is list, right? All text content return type is list. It will be giving me the list data, the list view. So again, it will open the page in the maximize mode, right? In the maximize view. After that, it will also perform the third third step as well. So what it will, you could see row 1 data blank Jessica Parker, blank Jessica Parker. Row 2 data blank Amy Wilcox, right? And then row 3 here, 3 data actual data comma Will Smith, then Jackman Diaz, and 5 data is row comma Tom Hardy. So that is the way I'm able to get it also, right? This is the header, and this is the all the actual row data or table td table data, right? Now what we'll do, I'll go for the fourth scenario, scenario number 4, where I will try to find a specific row based on cell content and will perform an action. So I will find a specific row on cell content and perform an action. So what action we can do here? There's checkbox available in case I'm able to identify particular row with some data, right? I can try to click on that particular row checkbox. So what we'll be doing now, I am doing, okay, I can store some string name, string say target name, whatever I want to target it, that variable target name. What target name I can do? Maybe suppose say Tom, right? This part I want to get it. Maybe I can store in some Tom. Okay, in the double quote again. Then what I'll be doing? I'll be creating a locator called target row, and where what I need to do, page dot locator. Here what are the, you need to give some little bit thing. So it will be starting with table, like you could see here. Close it. What are the locator is there, right? It is any kind of stuff is there. It is starting with table, right? Then after the t body, then tr, right? So what we'll do, we'll be using table space t body. Definitely we need to give that second back double quote here, otherwise it will not work. Then t body, then space, again space, t body exact word you need to give, table t body space tr, table row. Here you can give some colon and you can try to use that any specific condition, right? This one you can use it. Hash text pseudo class. So what I'll be doing, hash hyphen text, hash text, and then I can give the bracket. Here I'll be using some pseudo class. So slash end with double quote, then you can give plus sign, an exact word. What is the exact word? You need to give the target name, right? That way it will match. Target name, then again plus, and then within the double quote you need to give a slash again. Okay, and then you need to end with that and you need to end with colon. Sorry. Yeah, I think it should work. Let's see what is the problem coming here. Okay, insert the missing codes. Okay, locator target row page dot locator within the double quote table t body tr, okay, tr colon hash text, I'm giving first bracket slash double quote, I'm giving here target name, right? Because target name was there, again plus. Okay, here I need to give another double quote, end with that, otherwise it will not work. I think it should work now. Yes, it is working fine now. Now what I'll be doing, if I'll be giving a if condition, if my target row, this variable is visible, right? This particular variable is visible only, then what I'll do, I will try to print that that particular row is found, right? So I can try to print the value called found row for which target name variable, right? For target name variable. So that is the way I can first print it out. After that, because once I find that one, right, then I can now try to perform that click operation, right, based on the matching criteria. So what is the way I can do? I'll be using target row variable again. This is my target row variable. dot locator. So what is the locator type? Here, if you go to the checkbox, you could see it is type starting with input and type equal to checkbox. That is the way I can do it, right? So within the double quote, again, what is the thing? Input. I can create a CSS selector. Input, then type equal to checkbox. But you can create a XPath as well, whatever you feel, and then end the semicolon. That is the 6x, right? This is the your CSS, right? If you go to the page, press Ctrl F, give it, right? You could see checkbox is being highlighted because every row there's only one checkbox. I want to click on that row specific, so that is still fine, right? After that, I need to do the we need to end that double quote, sorry, double quote, and then I need to perform the click operation because this checkbox I can perform the click operation or check whatever I feel. Now I can print it out. The value called checkbox clicked for, again, for what? For target name variable. So that is the I can validate. And here, if target row is not visible, so what I will do, I will go for the else part where I can print it out SO, then row for within the double quote, and I can give some space here, row for plus target name, this particular target name plus target name again plus, and I can give something called space not found. That is not a valid, means not found. So that way I will end that one. I think that is the code you need to write for the right step 4. Find a specific row on a cell content. Once I identified it, then I can print it out the row found. After that, I will try to perform the checkbox because there's only one checkbox available for the particular row. I will try to click on that, right, and then I will display the result, the checkbox clicked with the target name. In case your target name is not matched, right, whatever value given, that is not available here at all. So you will give show you the response called, right, not found, target name row not found. It will go for the else loop. Now let's try to run it and let's see what's happening here. So it will identify the row with that particular target name called Tom, and it will identify the row, and whatever checkbox is available, it will try to check the checkbox or click. You could see it is perfectly working fine. And now you could see the output. Okay, you could see found row for Tom and checkbox click for Tom as well. But in case you are giving is Tom1 here, what will happen? It will not work because it will not able to find. It will go for this else part, right? Row for Tom1 not found because it will definitely not match. So in case you are changing it to other whatever available, it is not getting clicked and it will go for the else part simply. Row for Tom1 not found. If you want to go for other one except Tom also, let's see also it is working or not. What are the other things available called Jessica or right Will Smith, right? We'll try to do that one. So I'll change it to Will here. So it will work. That is the reason I am just giving it dynamic, not static one. Whatever way I want to identify the locator. Okay, so it will still work with the help of the Will target name. It will open the page. It will identify whatever target name Will and it is click on the relevant checkbox in the same row. It is working perfectly fine. So my fourth scenario also working fine. Now I'll go for the fifth scenario. Last scenario, what I'll be doing, I'll be trying to get the cell data from a specific row and column, right? What I'll do, I'll get data from specific cell in a specific row. So what we'll do, okay, we'll be creating a locator. So say I want to print this one. AMI, this value, right? So what will be that variable name? Variable name will be this is the 0th index, this is the first index, this is second index row wise, right? So row 2, right? And then cell also 2. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll creating the variable called row 2 cell 1, because this is the first cell, right? Because this is the row 2 and first cell, 0 and first cell. That's all. And I'll create the variable, creating the locator. Here I'll be giving page dot locator. And what I'll be giving for that one, table t body again. Then I'll be giving tr. That's all I'll be giving for now. Now we'll be calling this last one, right? This option, sorry, this one. Okay, combining nth on both rows and cell to pinpoint a specific cell in extract text content. So this is came till tr came, till tr is came. This part is came. Now I want to interact with the td. So for every tr, I will go for the nth dot nth. So what will be the nth? Because I want to go for row 2, right? Or cell 1, row 2, cell 1. So row 2 means nth 1. Then it is row wise nth 1. The dot again locator, and where I will be passing the td table data dot again nth. It will be again 1, right? It will be 1 again, 1 and end with that one. So that is the way locator is being identified. Okay. So right, you need to give the equal to sign. So error message gone. Now what I need to do, I need to call that locator, and after that I need to call the method called text content. You could see what it is coming from the locator, it is return type is string, so I'll be storing in some string. String variable name may be cell text. That is the variable I can create, and then I want to print it out, right? What I need to print it out? Text from second row first cell, right? Second row, actually first cell, 0th cell, first cell and second cell, and here I can give simply concatenate the cell text. That's all. Okay, it should work now. Now let's try to run the first fifth scenario and let's see what's happening there. So it will identify the second row and first cell. That is the way it will giving exact column. This is the right second row, 0th row, first row, second row, and this is the 0th cell and first cell. So it will be giving me the painting with the AMI value. Okay, sorry. What is the value? First cell, second row, first cell, Jessica. Okay, yeah. Second row, first cell. Okay, yes, Jessica is coming. Row 2, cell 1, yes. Second row, cell actually 1, right? So Jessica is coming. Now if you want to get your Parker, right, you can change it to here, nth column number td equal to 2. So you could see it will work. It will be printing with the Parker value. Here I have given 1, that is the reason, right? It will be giving Parker. Okay. Here nth I have given 1. But now if you give n2, so it will be this one, right? 0th, first and second row, and column 2, zeroth column, first column, second column. So 2 cross 2 means that Wilcox it will be printed. Okay, I was telling that one, but actually it was by mistake and it was given 1. So that is the reason it was not working. Now 2 and 2 means it will be second row, zeroth first row, and second column, zeroth first and second column. It will be giving me Wilcox output. You could see Wilcox. Now if you want to print row 2 cell 1, you need to give it here 1. Okay, row 2 cell 1. So this is the row 0, row 1, row 2, and this is cell 0, cell 1. So it will be printing me AMI now perfectly. Okay, let's save the code and let's see. So that is the way you can deal with these 5 different scenario for handling static web table. Okay, that is the way dynamic web table handling is not possible, but static web table, wherever the thing is already fixed, I can handle it. You could see now AMI is getting printed out. So what are the 5 scenarios I have to do? Doing here. We'll be trying to get print all the number of available row available. So here total 6 row is available. So that is the first is getting printed out here. Total number of row. What is the way we are doing? We are creating a locator for table rows with the help of table, tbody, and tr. And then with the help of this particular locator object, we are trying to create one more object or variable called for the count, which is integer. After that we are printing it out to get the total number of row count. Now in the row there are some header, and then this is the data. This is the th header, table header column, and these are the different column for table data. So what we can print it out, you iterate and try to print out the cell wherever the tag name is starting with th. Right, you could see these are the different thing is there. In case everything is td, then there is no problem, you can print in a single shot. But here it is th, first one tr is coming, the tag name is th, second one onward it is td tag. So we'll be just iterating with I equal to 0 and going I less than 1, because I want to iterate only the first row, that's all, to get the table header. And I'm storing in some row locator where and for every row I'm iterating with the nth of I, and then I'm getting the cell with the help of the table header and printing it out with the help of all text content. So that is the way it is giving me with the list format, right? And then I'm trying to get the td, same way it is starting with I equal to 0, it is going till less than 1. Otherwise again same stuff we are doing, where we are changing the locator technique as td instead of th. After that we want to find some specific cell content and perform an action. So suppose say I want to perform on some value, particular value, so that value I can store it. After that, I with that particular target name variable, I can create a new locator, right, where I am passing table, tbody, tr, and then I'll be using asterisk pseudo class. And after that, I can giving a condition, if my target row is visible, that particular value is visible, then only I am checking that or doing the operation based on the stuff. So here the checkbox is available in the row. So whenever the checkbox is available particular row, I'll be clicking on that checkbox and I'll be printing out. If it is not matching exactly, it will be giving me that thing called row data not found. After that, I want to operate get the text for a particular cell value and row and column combination. So with the help of that page locator, again I am going to the table row, and where I am giving the index, nth index for the table row. So table will start with 0, 1, 2. So in case you are giving 2, it will be third row. First one is header, then second and third. This is the and then again we need to create another locator with the table details td, and it will be column wise, 0th column, first column, and second column. Then we can use it. After that, with the help of the text content, it will be giving you the string variable, and that variable I can print it out to get the value of the particular cell. So that is the way, right? There are the couple of scenario you can perform for handling the static web table. Okay, that's all today's session, guys. Thank you.